Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga, the place to get your yoga fix. I'm Leslie Fightmaster. This is Yoga Fix 30, day 25. Oh my goodness, we are so close. We're going to do a HIIT class today, high intensity interval training yoga class. So bring our hands together. Our affirmation today is, I easily flow with change. My life is divinely guided, and I am always going in the best direction. And then make your way forward into an extended child's pose, keeping the arms reaching forward. We'll start with a little warm up, and then we'll come up onto the knees, tuck the toes, down dog. So a warm up, and then we'll get a little more intense, and then we'll get a little less intense. Next thing you know, you're sweating, feeling great, and you're in Savasana. Stretch back, arms and ears in line, pull the ribs and belly in and up. Arms, shoulders distance, and feet hips width. Spread your fingers, press into the base of the fingers, lift up through your forearms. Inhale to plank pose. Knees up or down here is up to you. We'll lower all the way down slowly to the belly. Inhale, little cobra. Warming up the spine, Bhujangasana. Then exhale, press up to plank, knees up or down, then to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg back and up, and this time we'll bend the knee and open up the hip. Give it a nice stretch. Press evenly through the arms and the shoulders, reaching left heel toward the floor. Now square off the hips. Exhale, bring it forward. Spin the back heel down, line up heel to arch for warrior two. Make sure the knees over the ankle, pointed straight ahead. Lift your chest, and then drop the left arm. Reverse your warrior as you bend into the right knee. Inhale, come up, right forearm to right thigh, left arm up and over. If you'd like, slide your right hand down to the ankle or floor or block. Spin your left tricep down. Then inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms down, come to plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale, tuck the toes for down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip again. Press back evenly, reaching down through the right heel. And now square off the hips, look forward, step it right between the hands, slowly. Spin back heel down, line up heel to arch, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Lift up, lift the chest, draw shoulder blades down. Make sure that knee is over the ankle on the front leg. And drop your right arm reverse. Exhale, bend into the left knee. Inhale, back up, lean forward, left forearm to left thigh. Reach right arm up and over, spinning the right tricep down. Slide the left hand down to the floor or ankle if you like to go deeper. Keep the knee over the ankle though. Lift the back inner thigh up. Inhale, make your way to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down to plank and chaturanga. Inhale, pressing into up dog or cobra, always your choice. Exhale to downward dog. Spin your triceps back, lift your biceps forward. Press into the thumb and first finger side of the hand, and then walk your feet to your hands. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press down to rise up on your inhale, look up to lengthen. And exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Tadasana at the front of the mat, and then grounding down into the right leg. Take your left foot up. Oops, false start. Take your left foot up anywhere above or below the knee. Drop your left hip down, pin your right hip in, reach up through the arms. Stretching up nice and tall, spin the triceps forward, pull the ribs and belly in. Now point the knee forward, extending the leg out. Drop the outer hip down, keep pinning right hip in towards center, and then release it down. Grounding now through the left leg. Take your right foot up again, anywhere above or below the knee. Find a spot to focus on, will help with your balance. Inhale, arms up. Drop your outer right hip down as you squeeze your left hip in. Relax the shoulder blades away from the ears. Pull in through the belly. Now point the knee forward, extend the leg. Keep dropping that outer hip down. Shoulders right above hips. Try not to lean back. Slowly release. Bringing the hands down. We'll inhale, look up, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale to plank. Chaturanga, press up. And holding plank here, feet together. Now we'll roll to the pinky toe side of the right foot. Lift up through the left arm. Try and bring your top hip slightly forward. Sitting bones to heels. Balance in Vasisthasana, side plank. Lots of core work here. We're going to hold it a little to increase the intensity, and then back to plank pose. Knees up or down. Go to the other side. So you can always take the bottom knee down. Bring your top hips forward. Try to keep the heels lined up. You could take one foot forward to stagger the feet. It's a little bit easier on the balance. Come back into plank pose. Press chaturanga, press up to plank, knees up or down, then up dog on your inhale, and back to down dog as you exhale. Inhale, plank again. Rolling to the right once again as we increase the intensity, reaching up through the left arm. Now, option to take that left foot into tree, and then reach the left arm forward. Try and keep lifting the hips, pull in through the belly, sitting bones toward the heel. Stretching the side body, and then keep the leg up as you make your way to plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog with the tree leg, and then exhale, release the leg, down dog. It's a little tricky. Come to plank again, feet together, rolling to the left side. Right arm up, bring the top hip forward. Option to lift that top leg into tree, anywhere above or below the knee again. Stretch the right arm forward, spin tricep down. Keep lengthening sitting bones to heels. Pull in through the belly, lifting the hips. Another breath here. And then keep the leg up as you come to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog with tree leg. Exhale, release the leg, come into down dog. Stretching back here in your down dog. Look forward, bend the knees, lightly step or hop feet to hands, then lengthen on your inhale. Fold as you exhale. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring hands to hearts. Turn to the long side of your mat. Take your feet out nice and wide. Toes in slightly, hands on hips, look up. Exhale, fold. So outer edges of the feet parallel. Come halfway up, inhale. Fold into Prasarita Padottanasana A as you exhale. Firm your outer hips and inner thighs towards center. Pull up on the kneecaps, firm the leg muscles. Crown of the head's reaching down, may or may not touch. Draw shoulders up toward the waist gently. Keep the belly pulling in and up. Then come halfway up, inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Come all the way up, inhale. Keep the feet as they are. Bring your arms out to a T and then interlace fingers behind you or hook thumbs. Look up, inhale. And hinge from your hips, exhale forward. Try to soften your elbow joints a bit. So the crown of the head lengthens down. Shift the weight toward the balls of the feet gently. And outer hips and inner thighs as if you're holding a beach ball. Just hug them all in. Even out the breath. Come up slowly on your inhale. Releasing hands and bring them to the hips. Look up, inhale. Hinge from the hips again, exhale. Fingertips down. If you can reach your big toes, wrap your first two fingers around them. And then fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana D. If it doesn't work to reach your feet, hands on floor works just fine. Gently draw shoulders away from the ears. And again, make sure your hips are above your heels. Shift the weight toward the balls of the feet carefully. And hands to floor, look up halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale all the way up. Step your feet or hop them together and back to the front. I think we're going to turn it up again a little bit, a little higher intensity. Inhale, oh yeah, chair pose, of course. Exhale, belly to thighs, then straighten the knees. Look up, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, step or float into chaturanga. Inhale, press up through the hands and feet, and exhale to downward dog. Step right foot up, back heel is down. Warrior one, heel to heel alignment. Exhale right away through chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale, lift back to down dog. Step your left foot up, back heel is down. Warrior one. Square the hips to the front of the mat. Exhale right away through chaturanga, riding the breath down. Then big breath into up dog. Exhale, lift back to down dog. Taking a breath here, stretch back. Look up, bend the knees, step or hop up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, come back into chair, weight into the heels, and then to Samastitihi. And again, we'll bend the knees, come to chair. Exhale and fold. This time, take knees to armpits, shift the weight forward, Bakasana. Rounding the upper back a bit, heels up toward the buns, step or float, chaturanga. Then up dog as you inhale, down dog on your exhale. Right away again, right foot steps. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, again, chaturanga dandasana. Full inhale and up dog. Exhale to down dog. Left foot steps right away. One inhale all the way up. Exhale and lower back chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale to downward facing dog. One breath per movement. Look forward. Exhale everything out. Step or hop. Inhale, lengthen. Fold on your exhale. Bend the knees. Chair pose. And to stand. Inhale again, Utkatasana. Exhale again, Bakasana. Take the knees toward the armpits. Lean forward, rounding the upper back a bit as you bring the heels up. Keep the gaze forward, belly in and up, step or float, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhale to down dog. Right away, right foot steps, back heel down, warrior one. One breath up. Exhale, one long chaturanga exhale, and then press up to plank. Chaturanga again, this time inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Left foot steps right away. Inhale, warrior one. Pull the left hip back. Exhale, breathe through chaturanga. Pressing up to upward dog as you inhale. Back to plank again, another chaturanga. And then up and back, down dog. Oh, that was a little intensive part of the practice. So even out your breath here now in down dog. Even push pause, take a child's pose if you like. Good work. Look up, exhale everything out. Step or hop feet to hands. Come halfway up, inhale. And fold as you exhale. Bend the knees, drop the hips, chair pose. Weight in the heels and then to standing. Tadasana. Take your feet hips width apart. Hands on hips, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Grab the big toes. Look up, inhale, and fold. Exhale for Padangusthasana. If it's hard to reach the toes, bend the knees a little bit. Reach the crown of your head toward the floor. Shift the weight toward the balls of the feet if the legs are straight. Firm the leg muscles if you can straighten the legs. Then come halfway up, inhale, Padahastasana. Feet on the hands or padas on the hastas. Look up, inhale, fold, exhale. Bend the knees as needed. If you can straighten them, make sure to firm your leg muscles and shift the weight toward the balls of the feet. Draw your shoulders gently away from the floor. Release any tension around the neck. Inhale, look up, release the hands. Feet together, hands on hips, come all the way up to the front of the mat, back to Tadasana. Grounding down through the left leg, we're going to hug the right knee in toward the chest. Hold on to the right shin. Draw it in. Use your arm muscles to draw it in. Best you can, drop the right hip down. Squeeze left hip in. If you fall out of it, you fall out of it, and then you just pick it back up. Otherwise, extend the leg out. Drop the hip down. Bring it back behind you into warrior three. As you lift it behind you, lift it from the inner thigh and drop the outer hip. Come back through center. Some days are better than others for balance, don't you think? Draw your left knee into your chest. Keep your spine nice and long. Use your arm muscles to hug it in. Belly in. Belly muscles engaged, arm muscles engaged. Keep steady focal point to help with balance. And now extend the leg forward. Drop the outer left hip down. Reach arms up. Start to bring the leg slowly back. Lift it from the inner thigh. Drop the outer hip down for warrior three. And then slowly back to center. Phew, made it through that one. Back to Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up back to chair. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it up. Stand the ball of your back foot this time. Come to high lunge. Reach up. Exhale, hover over your front leg. Lift the back leg from the inner thigh. And then slowly bring it forward without touching it. Extend the leg forward. And then back into warrior three. And to crescent. Bend the back knee. Exhale, straighten it. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. If it bothers the knee, don't do it. Bend, straighten, bend the knee, straighten it. Bring hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, step it up. Stand the ball of your back foot for high lunge, crescent. Turning up the intensity again. Reach up, hover above the front leg, and then step up onto the left leg. Lift right leg up from inner thigh. Slowly bring it forward in front of you as high as you can, shoulders over hips. Bring it back again into warrior three. Then start to bend the front knee, crescent pose. Make sure knee is over ankle, then bend back knee, straighten. Tap it down, straighten it, keep hips low. Tap, exhale, straighten. Inhale, tap, exhale, straighten. One more time, tap it down. Bring the hands down, chaturanga. Press up to plank, chaturanga, up to plank. Knees down or up. Another chaturanga. Pressing up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step or hop through to seated. Have your block handy as you come onto your back. Start to even out your breath here. Come up into bridge pose. Grab your block, any height, right at the base of your spine for supported bridge as we slow down the breath and begin our cool down. Spiral the thighs in, relax a bit. Just a couple more breaths here. Just relaxing a bit. And then if you've got your block at the highest level, put it down one notch. So it's on medium, or keep it at low, and lift the legs. Inhale, open the legs, take them wide. Letting the hips open up, the inner thighs stretch. And then bring the legs back together and up for a variation of Viparita Karani. So we're continuing to cool down. Let's bend the knees, take the feet back to the floor, lift off your block. And this time hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side in Apanasana. And then we're going to bring the legs in toward the forehead. Knees can be bent or straight. Hold on toward the calves or the backs of the legs. You can stretch out your back. And then slowly bring feet back to the floor. Hips to the right, knees to the left. You can cross the right knee on top of the left if you want to go a little deeper. Look over your right shoulder. Nice gentle twist. Keep the breath steady. And then come back to center. Pick up your hips, take them over to the left a little. Knees to the right. Cross the left knee over the right if you want the twist to be a little more intense. And look over your left shoulder as you turn your belly up toward the ceiling. Just long, smooth breaths here. And then make your way back to center. Hug your knees in one more time. Lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor. Stretch out your lower back and then make your way into Savasana. Extend your sitting bones toward the backs of the knees, shoulder blades toward the waist, feet flap open, arms by your sides. Close your eyes, sink in, relax. You did a great job today. Our quote is from the Dalai Lama. We are but visitors on this planet. We are here for 90 or 100 years at the most. During that period, we must try to do something good, something useful with our lives. If you contribute to other people's happiness, you will find the true goal, the true meaning of life. Rest. I'll be back in a moment. Begin to take some longer breaths as you bring your attention back to your breath and your body. And just start by making some small movements in your fingers and your toes. And then move your hands and your feet and stretch out through your arms and your legs. Give yourself a nice long stretch. And then bend the knees. Roll yourself to your right. Thank yourself for practicing today. You did an amazing job. And then make your way up to seated. Bringing the hands together. Let's bring our hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to heart center to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And bring the hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication, sending positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today. Tomorrow we have a nice total body class. And don't forget to visit fightmasteryoga.com and look at the retreats I have coming up, because I would love to see you in person. All the Fightmaster yogis I've met are amazing people, and it's so fun to connect together. I've got some coming up in California and Arizona, and then in the summer we're heading to Greece, Morocco, and Amsterdam. I hope to see you soon, and most importantly, have a great day. Bye.